Now, I think it's fair to say that Rooster Teeth had their fair share of controversies in recent years, okay? Like the Kdin story, the Haywood story, the Mica Burton story, just to name a few, right? There were more. But their reputation, as well as their viewership, has taken some serious hits in recent years, okay? And what do companies do once their reputation has taken a serious hit? They rebrand, okay? And I think the prime example of that is Facebook renaming themselves to Meta. There are other examples like McAfee, who renamed themselves at some point into Intel Security, and then they renamed themselves back to McAfee because they were like, yeah, that doesn't really work out. Probably the numbers didn't add up. In England, here in the UK, we have Hermes. It's like the worst delivery company in my experience. Every single parcel that I ever sent with them either got lost or damaged or was never heard of again. So they were like, yeah, well, we're going to keep doing the same thing, but we're called Every now, so it's great. Everything is great. And hopefully this new logo makes you forget about all the damage that we've done and all the things that didn't go so well. So it's a pretty common practice. And companies don't always have to change their whole name. Now, in the light of the 20th birthday of Rooster Teeth, at least that's how they sell it, they have now unveiled a new logo. Okay? And get ready for this. You might want to sit down. You might want to sit down for this one, okay? So take a seat. I'll give you a brief second. All right. Drum roll. Rooster Teeth's new logo. Here it is. Oh my god. Someone posted this on our Discord. This channel has a Discord, by the way. You can talk about Rooster Teeth and all kinds of things, video games in general. Link is down in the description. It's completely free to join. But at first I thought it's a joke. I genuinely, I saw it. I was like, no, this is a joke. That's the image that was originally posted. I was like, there's no way. And I had to actually Google it to believe it. And I also realized that today is April 1st, right? And that was my first thought. I was like, no, this is an April Fool's joke, right? But the article that we're going to look at in a minute on Variety, that was uploaded or shared on March 22nd, and also on the Reddit, the subreddit of Rooster Teeth, this was posted 10 days ago, okay? Obviously, they've changed, like, their whole branding on their Twitter account and all that now, but since people have been discussing it for 10 days... And this, I don't know. Look, I'm still kind of skeptical. But considering the 10 extra days, I don't think it's an April Fool's joke. So this is their new logo. And I think they're going to roll out the new branding in like the coming weeks. I don't think the website has like the full new branding yet. But when I saw it, I was like, I have seen this somewhere before. Okay. And then someone pointed it out in the comments under the article that we're going to go through in a minute about the rebranding. And it is a blatant ripoff of the Red Rooster, which is like, I believe, like a fast food chain in Australia, right? And I mean, look at this. Look at how they turn the R into like a rooster. It's, I mean, that is the same logo, or at least the same approach to a logo. And coming with this logo is also a new tagline. And it is, graphic design is, no, it's not, that's not. But there's another meme that was posted around this on our Discord. Join the Discord. The actual new tagline is just playing. We're just playing, guys, right? It's all just a game. Guys, nothing happened here that would kind of ruin our fun because we are just playing and having a good time over here, guys, right? Nobody remembers anything negative. Jesus Christ. So in this exclusive article that Variety is writing about the new branding, it reads, the new Rooster Teeth icon, a capital R stylized as a rooster's head, genius, nods to the original logo. The vivid orange, red, and electric blue color scheme is intended to bring new life and energy to the brand with an updated look that reflects Rooster Teeth's desire to stand out as opposed to blending in, according to the company. Now let me give you a little bit of background. Besides this new logo being hardly readable with this weird flickering contrast that they've got going on there, it clearly falls into the direction of what they call corporate art style. So corporate art style, also referred to as big tech art style, globo homo art style, and corporate Memphis, refers to a set of similar minimalist flat art styles that became popular among big tech companies in the late 2010s. And so we get memes like this, right? The big tech corporate art style starter pack. And you can kind of see how it falls into the same gap. I mean, obviously this is more focused on these characters, but then on the other hand, we haven't seen how Rooster Teeth will roll out this new corporate identity. It might be that they take their personalities and turn them into these kinds of lifeless characters that have been going on since the 2010s. Here's another one. Share if you hate this freaking art style. And yeah, I do. It doesn't feel contemporary anymore. It's just ironic that Rooster Teeth in this article, they are like, it reflects Rooster Teeth's desire to stand out as opposed to blending in. And then the art style they choose is pretty much the exact opposite. It blends in like horribly, right? It doesn't stand out at all, and people just hate it. The responses on the internet, if you check Reddit and so on, it's not good, okay? It's really not good. And overall, this article is absolutely amazing, right? Again, I'll link it down in the description, right? You can go check it out yourself. Again, Variety has the exclusive right to talk about this, apparently. Like, for example, this comment by Matt Hollum, right? Co-founder and chief creative officer acknowledged in an interview, probably we've been a little bit overdue for a fresh coat of paint because we've been so busy evolving and staying ahead of the internet and all its changes. It's like, let's not mention the controversies. Let's not talk. We've been very, very busy with the controversies. No. With staying ahead of the internet and all its changes. Oh, God. One of the things we've constantly tried to do in terms of the company is attract new audiences, said Jordan Levine, who has led Rooster Teeth as a general manager since 2019. This company has always been a state of evolution. I'm sure there are people who want to retain the old Rooster Teeth brand, but this is reflective of trying to appeal to new audiences. And this is an interesting part as well. Ultimately, Warner Bros. Discovery is going to have to make a decision for an integration path for Rooster Teeth into the broader company, said Levine. Unless there are third parties who are interested in acquiring Rooster Teeth, I really don't know. And then they're breaking down that there were already some projects that Rooster Teeth have been doing together with Warner Discovery, like for example the Justice League versus Ruby kind of thing, which is set to be released on DVD and Blu-ray on April 25th. Because there's been so much speculation going on whether Warner Brothers is actually going to shut down Rooster Teeth altogether because the numbers were not looking so good, at least from an outsider's perspective. But this reads to me like they're hopeful that Rooster Teeth can be integrated more into Warner Discovery. So for example, I could imagine that they would become a dedicated animation studio that is part of the Warner Discovery family, and they do all these animations for all the brands that Warner owns, instead of having all those personalities, and as a contrast to how the company is kind of set up and organized at the moment. So rather than shutting them down, just giving them a new role and using the talent that's already there. And as the company turns 20, Hollum said, we feel like the stage we're in is offering our larger community in all these different places to have one place to come to have the best fan experience you can have on our site. It's embracing the fan club model. They love Rooster Teeth and its content, but also each other. Nothing happened here. Move along, okay? And it's like, okay, I get it that in a write-up like this about the new branding, you're not going to address the controversies because you're trying to move on and all that. That's fair game. But I guess to me personally, it just shows how much of a dark shadow these controversies they had in the past like put over this company. Because I read this whole article, this whole breakdown with this in the back of my mind, right? And I'm like, yeah, you're all just doing the whole there's nothing to see here Frank Drabin kind of thing. When actually, I personally still believe they haven't dealt enough with what happened and they should really dive deep into it, do special podcasts to address it even more. I know there were like these occasional little apology videos, and there may have been one or two videos where they did address the things, but I feel not enough work has been done to overcome the things that allegedly happened within the company. And so reading something like this, them just moving on, it's like, hey, look at our brand new shiny new logo, and it's really pretty, and I can't think of anything else but those controversies. But that's just me, okay? That's my perception of this. What do you guys think? Maybe you love the new logo. Maybe you think it's great. Please leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'd be very curious to hear them personally. I think it's a car crash, okay? This is my opinion. It's my opinion. I think it's not a great logo, and it won't do the company much favors. I understand that the old logo was outdated, okay? It didn't really feel contemporary anymore, but the new rebranding is like so far detached from what they had before, and it also looks like an Australian fast food chain. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan, but even if you are, then please share your thoughts down in the comment section below. Again, we have a Discord. Link is down in the description. Join our Discord. Great community over there. I'm hanging out. Lots of other people hanging out. Lots of topics to discuss over there. It's completely free. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Smash the like button on your way out. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. Bye.